So now it's dressing time. So this is one of my favorite dressings because it allows me to eat a lot of salad, and the dressing is not too thick and it doesn't make me feel like it's too heavy. So I'll show you how to make that. So I'll do 2.5 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. I'll add 1 shallot to it. 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Then I'll add 2 tablespoons of mirin. Then I'll add 1/4 cup of seasoned rice vinegar. Sprinkle of salt. Pepper. And do about 2 tablespoons of honey, or you can do it to taste. About 1/4 cup of olive oil. Mix it up. Very good. I'll add 1 tablespoon of water there just to dilute it just a little bit. So now for the salad. Salad, you can add anything you want, but I'm just gonna slice and dice some of the components in there. I feel like with salad, the more things you put in there, the more colorful it looks, the more you wanna eat it. So I'm gonna show you the candy cane beets, which is my favorite. And I actually like to cut these into triangles. So that goes in half. And then, so in a way, they kind of look like little watermelon slices, kind of. Then I have some radishes here. And I have the tomatoes that I picked from the garden. It's already washed. To this, add the blueberries, tomatoes. Just makes it look like a party. Radishes. The goat cheese adds a nice creaminess to it. They're like nice surprises. Some avocado. So now we're at our home stretch, and since I have some fresh mint from the garden that I picked, I'll just show you a really simple way to jazz up your water. I hardly drink water plain these days because I love the infusion. So what I have is a lime that turned into a lemon, a cucumber, and mint. It's so refreshing. It just imparts a really nice flavor. So I'll just show you a simple way just to make it more exciting. So I just cut the lime into slices. There, and cucumber. What I like actually is this piece I'll not keep, but I love these long strands actually. It's a different way to serve it versus the circular rings that you're used to. These are cucumber ribbons. A nice little refreshing way to serve water. All right, now our beets are done, so I'll show you how easy it is to peel it. like to just cut these into wedges. The color on this is so pretty. Okay, now it's go time. Our steaks are ready, they've gotten to room temperature, and all our sides are pretty much done, so we can get started. The reason why we use a cast iron pan is because it gives it that nice sear that we like, and so it's kind of gives it a nice crust on the outside, and then it's nice and tender on the inside. So you want to make sure that your pan is really hot. But as you can see, cast iron pans, the handles, they are the same heat as the rest of the pan, so you have to make sure that you use a an oven mitt so you don't burn yourself. And what you want to do is add some oil to the pan. And cast iron pans are so useful in so many ways. I love cooking with it. And you might want to make sure that you have your windows open and your smoke alarm batteries are out, because it does get a little bit smoky, but you want to make sure that it's really really hot. The pan is really hot. And make sure you don't crowd the pan, so I do 1 per. And then what I like to do is time it about 5 to 8 minutes on each side, depending on how well you like it done. Your phone is a good tool to use for this. And also it depends on how thick your steak is. If it's thinner, you might need less time. If it's thicker, more time. Worst comes to worst, you can always put it back in. I know that's not like the preferred method, but it's an option. So, and you don't turn it. You just wait until it's the time is ready, and then you keep going. Okay, we'll let this rest. A bit more. Yeah, that's perfect. So we have varying degrees. I have some golden beets here. Pretty loaded salad. Okay, and then we'll just drizzle some of the dressing on there. This is one of my go-to salads. I eat this for lunch, and I love to make it with the steak because it becomes kind of like a nice steak salad. All right. Okay, we're all ready, so now we'll just bring this to the table and then wait for our friends to come. Okay, as you can tell, this is everything all done, and I would really call this a fantastic feast. Good thing is it's not just for one person, it's a pretty big meal. We have roasted white corn, and that was just put in the oven just so, since we had it. And we also have salad here. It's mixed greens with roasted golden and red beets, also with candy cane beets, and it's topped with avocado, blueberries, radish, garden tomatoes, and then also the special dressing that I had made earlier as well. It also has some goat cheese as well. We have some rosemary and garlic roasted fingerling potatoes, and then we have our steak here. Very simple steak, but also with some fried garlic. Easy way to cook steak on a regular night. And that is finished with some chimichurri sauce, an Argentinian sauce that is good for steak and marinades. Hi! Come on in! Good to see you. Hi, hi, Em. Yeah, come on in. Okay. Okay, yeah. This is Tino and this is Jimmy. They help me with the translations, and then Antiao, you can come out from behind the camera. Antiao has been the one that cooks. No, he doesn't cook. I do the cooking, but Antiao does all the camera work. So today you get to see him in front of the camera, but mời các bạn ăn một bữa cơm. Yeah. So, yeah, ngon hay là không cũng phải nói ngon nha. Thank you for everything and cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Thank you for the meal.
Drinking on the job. Okay, my